Hello. It worked. I know a little bit about computers. Welcome back to Class Culture. I'm so happy to be here on camera. After I finish taping this, I'm coming live for a birthday party. So yay. I just wanted to get it all done. So let me fix this. I don't want my head so chopped off. Okay, here we go. Welcome back to Class Culture. This is the last episode for the poetry series, so I'm really excited. I hope you enjoyed it. I felt I had to come on live. It's so easy just to click go and not be on screen, but I thought it was only fair just to have you one time in the poetry series, me being live. So welcome and cheers. We made it. Clink. Busy last couple of days, but I love it. No big deal. How are you doing? I miss you. I'm going to have fun coming on live in about 30 minutes to celebrate our January birthdays. If you are new here, please subscribe. We're having a good time. We're growing. Over here in Class Culture, I do 3 things. I do production, interviews, and we call it the Beef Sector on Black YouTube. I just call it having fun. So welcome to class. Let's get on with this last episode of poetry. And here I put poetry, meaning I want you to try it. I want you to say, this is a new hobby.
Even when you fill out job applications and then ask you if you have a hobby, never leave that blank. Let them know that you are well-rounded, that you are cultured, and you read poetry. You can say, I read poetry or I write poetry. And that's what we're going to talk about in this episode, because in April, we're going to have some fun with poetry, because that's I guess it's the International Poets Month. I'll do more research on that. I'll do my due diligence, and I'll keep you informed on what I want to do. So welcome back to class. So here is my glasses. Let's get those in there. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm liking this setup. It's relaxed. I'm here in my crash pad, just chilling. It didn't rain today, thank goodness. I'm going to try to jump up tomorrow and do something in the morning, because even though it's cold, I need to get out in the morning and do something. And maybe bring you guys along, because it's a laptop. I can sit it in front of me in a little cafe and just come on and say hi, and just be really, really quiet and just start getting out, you know. I'm happy, you know, pat myself on the back that I'm doing these Art Smart series, these episodes, because when 2021 is done, I can look back and say, wow. Just like I look back at 2020 and go, wow. I did a lot. So I'm on track. Next month is going to be super fun. Get ready. Hold on. We're going to do lots of exciting things and things that'll make you laugh. We are growing the channel. Hashtag 2000. Please let everybody know to come over here and subscribe. I'm going for it. You know, I'm going for it. Shout out to Jovi Beauty and all the content creators that support me. Rob, Brooke, all of us. We are in it to win it. So we're going to do just fine in 2021. Okay? So let's talk about poetry. Try it. Don't be afraid. And yes, I'm going to share some links. And we're going to look at some websites. And that's going to be the end of this series. Just like I'm telling everyone. My VIP members, you rock. And these are just going to be for you. Starting on the end of tomorrow night, all of these are going to be put on members only. I'm going to leave onomatopoeia up just because it was a fun video, because I want people to know what we got going on. And then one Art Smart video. I haven't picked the topic. I have 200 topics. I'm doing all of them for 2021. I'll leave one of those up, because those are my just, you know, commercials for people to come over and become members. So one is fine. I might do one every other month or every season. Not every topic. No, no, no. You have to be a member of VIP. So how about I do this? It just popped in my mind. I'll do one every season. So this is winter. So poetry, onomatopoeia is the freebie. Just so you can know, oh, okay, I enjoyed that. Let me go ahead and become a member. Okay. And each level is going to be different. There are 4 levels. Now my commercial I'm showing, I'm going to stop showing it during my shows at the end of this month. But when I do uploads, you'll see that commercial in my uploads. So yeah, at the end of my uploads. So yeah, it's going to be a fun year. I'm excited. I already know what I'm going to be doing in July. So I'll put it that way. I know how to plan. So let's get on with the subject. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Please subscribe if you are not a subby here. And please become a member, because it's very, very affordable. So yes, of course, there's a motorcycle, right? I don't even know if you can hear that. So let's get on with poetry. And I titled this poetry, It's Really That Easy. And I put the word affirmations in there as well, because every topic I cover just kind of morphs into something else. And it's super, super gratifying for me, because that's what conversation is, right? You talk about one thing and it kind of morphs into something else, and then you apply it to your life and you feel so much better. I just finished doing my massage therapy video, and you just don't know. It feels good just to have it off my back in a video up live where people can look at it year after year after year. So that meant a lot to me to get that done in the month of January. So I'm ready for February. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, let's do this. So let me start out. Let me see. How to read poetry. Okay, because we talked about all the different parts of poetry. Okay, let me see how you see that. Should I stay on screen? Yeah, why not? I miss you guys. Okay, I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so let's talk about your new hobby. So when you punch in how to read poetry, this is what comes up, or at least mine. Okay. And then we are on all. Shout out to the international hearts of gold. And then it gives you wonderful cites. Again, before you choose, go to at least the first 10 pages. See, you're going to go down here and you're going to look at all of these. Click, 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 click. And then between, I always find something between 4 and 7. Again, I don't really look at dates unless it's something current event-ish, you know, but anything between that was published between 2016 and now is perfectly fine. This 2007, yeah, you know, so this is what you're going to find. How to read poetry. Lots and lots of advice. So you can even go to YouTube. Now look at this video. Someone made this video in 2012. I know someone's going to look at my video in 2021 and 2025. And I'm going to say, hi, hello to the future. I appreciate you, boo. Okay? So there are lots of YouTube channels. But if you are a reader like me and you appreciate the Googles, which I love, you'll come over here and have fun. I have fun using Google. Okay, so you are going to read this, not Gigi Darling, you are, because it's your new hobby. Okay, and at the very, very top, you can see videos and news. We didn't go into that. As we go on in our Art Smart series, we'll get into the news part. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that and I'll close that. That's just the fundamental of getting involved in a new hobby. Look it up. Just put in those words and you'll find everything you need. So the next thing is how to write poetry. Because I know everyone can do it. We just did umpteen videos teaching you how. Okay? Link after link after link. Google search after Google search. I know you got this. Okay? This is what comes up, how to write poetry, and all these other suggestions for you. That's why I love Google. I think everyone should come on the outside of the other end of this pandemic 5 times smarter. I know, I feel better. The only thing I have left is some spring cleaning, and I'm good. I'm good. So when you put in how to write poetry, okay, you can go to all, you can go to videos, you can go to images. Okay? And here are some rules. All right, so let's talk about the rules. Read a lot of poetry. Easy. I just gave you a link and I'll give you more. Listen to live poetry. I do it every day. Minimum 20 minutes a day. Start small. Don't obsess over your first line. Just start writing stuff down. Get your book and just start writing things down. Why? It's like a quilt. You can always go back. Put everything in. I never put anything in ink until I'm done. So use your pencil. Okay? Embrace tools. I've given you plenty of tools. Enhance the poetic form with literary devices. We talked about all of them. Try telling a story with your poem. Express big ideas. So there are a couple more rules. You are going to hit more items. Okay, I want to keep this to 30 minutes. So here, when you go down, how to write poetry, 11 rules. So there's more information, more tools. How to begin, the rules, the elements, the correct format. We already talked about that. And again, you're going to punch in that Google search and you're going to go all the way down, check everything out, find out some videos. Oh, wow, how to write poetry, creative writing lessons. You're going to figure that out on your own. Then you can look at all of these other topics. Poetry prompts, free poems, learning poetry. I mean, you got this. You got it. Poetry, book writing. You got this. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and put that in my production, because when we come back in April, I can pull that up. Okay? All right. So that's fun. You're going to start off doing like 20, 30 minutes a day. And next thing you know, you're going to spend all day creating. And you're going to have a book full of poems by the end of this year. And you're going to publish it. And you're going to share it with your family and friends. And next thing you know, you're going to become a big author. You're going to tell Gigi Darling you want to send her a signed copy. Oh, yes. I have every confidence in you. Okay? So what's the next thing I want to share? Let me see. Let's go with famous poets first. And I hope I clicked the right one. Yes, I want to do the pictures after I do the definitions. So when you put in famous poets, get ready. Why don't you spend the whole month of February reading poetry? I dare you. So here, lots of beautiful people, lots of talented people, people we've heard of, people we have not heard of, people who were born in 1343, people who were born in 1600. I think I saw my Dr. Maya Angelou, you know, I mean, it's fabulous. There she is, you know, Shakespeare, Bart. And here we're going to look at a list of famous poets. So it's not that hard. It's a free hobby. It's not like, oh, I'm going to become a painter. Well, you have to buy all those paints. It's expensive. So if you want a very inexpensive hobby, this is it. Okay. And it's something you can listen to. If you can't, if your eyesight is really, really bad or you can't see at all, you can listen. YouTube. Okay. So I'm going to stop there because you're going to do the rest. So let me close that. Now let's look at some visuals. So I'm already 20 minutes in. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yes, famous poets. Okay. All right. So, ooh, I love all of them. But let's look at this. English, Hindu, Urdu, modern. Is that Malaysian? Malayalam. I've never seen that. Romantic, Indian. Get your life. Old, 20th century, sad, love, ocean. I mean, nature, get your whole life. Dance, quote, classic, 19th century, Pakistan. I mean, come on. All right. Let me see what this is about. Oh, okay. Just up there. Of course, Tupac's in there, right? Oh my God. All the people I love. Okay. So get your life, please, and thank you. Alice Walker, you know. Everybody is here. I like looking at faces. You know, writers, poets, lyricists, songwriters. It's amazing. It's beautiful. So you're going to punch that in and you're going to find out and learn about new and exciting things about poetry. And you're going to also learn about the poets themselves. If you're into biography, get ready. You're not even going to have time for Gigi Darling anymore because you're going to be busy enhancing yourself. So let's get into affirmations. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here, before we do that, here is a website. I shared 3. Here's famous poets and poems, A to Z. This is important before we talk about affirmations. So, yes, look at the dates, 1400 to today. Nationality, contemporary, women, African American, Nobel Peace Prize. Woo! Look at that. There's Maya right up front because her last name was A. Engage. Engage. Don't worry about the dates. Of course, they don't have her death date in there yet. I have a beautiful story to share. Let me see if I'm big or little or what am I looking at? Okay, yeah, that's fine. The day Maya Angelou passed, I was still my mom's caregiver. This is a big reason why I had to do that video before this. And I came home that day, hearts ago, and my mom was standing in the door with the door open with the screen door locked. It was such a beautiful sight because I hadn't seen her up and out of the bed in a long time. Every once in a while, now she went to the bathroom on her own. She had that dignity about her. I did help her here and there, but you know, cleaning and putting things on her and things like that. But she was like, no, I'm using the bathroom on my own. But to come home that day and to see her standing in the door looking beautiful, it was a sight for sore eye. It just made me feel happy. I was her caregiver, and I was just a proud moment, like, oh, you're at the door and you're waiting for your little girl to come home. But she did that because she wanted to be there in the door to tell me that Maya Angelou died, because the first poetry book she ever gave me was Maya Angelou. I still have the book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, that she gave to me when I was a little girl. So it was a moment where she wanted to be the one to tell me. So that was a wonderful day for me. But, you know, Maya had lived a beautiful, long life. So it was, you know, we know it's coming. Just like Cicely Tyson, bless her soul. 96, that's a good, long life. You know it's coming. But that is such a memory in my life that I love it. So me, her, and Maya, we have a close, tiny circle. I met Maya Angelou when she came to my community college, and I was in school for business. So yeah, I met her when she used to give speeches before her Oprah days. Well, her and Oprah were friends, but she wasn't, you know, she was a poet. She was a writer. She was used to gigging. So she went to colleges and things like that. But after a while, I think when her age caught up with her, that's when Oprah really took her into her, you know, arms and took care of her. So thank God for Oprah that she did that for her. But yeah, here is a whole, I had to share that story, but here's a whole list. Get your whole life, A to Z. So no one that knows Gigi Darling or is a part of class culture and is a heart of gold will ever be able to say, I don't know who that poet is. Now you know. You have your resources, go for it. Okay, so it goes all the way down. And I'll stop sharing here at letter C for culture. Okay, so I'll stop sharing that. Yeah, that was a little cute story time, huh? So yeah. Next, share. So let's go straight to this website because we're talking about affirmations. And as I spoke about Dr. Angelou here on oprahmag.com, this link I'm sharing with you, 25 positive affirmations to add to your daily rotation. Now, if you're not into poetry, you're like, thanks, Deirdre, that was great. I enjoyed myself, but I'm really not into poems. But you're into affirmations, positive affirmations. I know you are. Everyone is. That is, in my book, a step above and away from poetry, in that it's not just entertainment, it's food for your soul. So I know you're going to enjoy these links. So here is a good link. You will view this gallery on your own. I'll keep a copy for me too, I promise. So there, it says here, there's value in patting yourself and your friends on the back. Studies show that doing so not only combats stress, but also using uplifting language can boost your overall health. It will. That's why reciting or journaling Daily positive affirmations can turn your disposition a bit brighter. Okay, I'll let you read the rest. This is awesomesauce.com because look, 12 Chinese zodiac animals and their meanings. The Chinese New Year is coming, so this is perfect. Okay. Astrology. Simple ways to be more productive every day of your life. Okay. So enjoy. And you know, Oprah loves books. We're going to start I called it a book parade. I'm not calling it a club. I hate that. Reminds me of my old military days. You know, we're calling it a book parade, and I will remind everyone what the book is and give the date that we're going to talk about the book. It's on my community board, but some people miss it. All right. So make a playlist. Gigi Darling has one. It's called The Book Parade, and you can see the book we're going to be reading together and or listening to, and it's 8 whole hours. Get started. Maybe like February 20th, somewhere around there. I'll make the live, and that's when we're going to talk about the book. I didn't want to do one in January. It was too much going on. So I'll stop sharing here. Yeah, and I definitely put that in the description box. Now, I live right next door to Chinatown, so you know, I might even just carry my laptop. I don't know. My phone is acting crazy. People can call me. I can't call out. It's just a crap, and I'm not ready to buy a new phone yet. I will get it fixed. I'm just gonna have to get it fixed properly. And that's it. That's all. I'm not worried about it. That's the last thing I'm worried about. Okay, we're into saving money and pennies. We're going to have a whole show about saving. And look, I'm displaying money in a cute little way. Okay, I'm rolling it up. Here, I got tape. Why not? Tape. Then I can put that away. It's been sitting here. I take a $1 bill. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just going to roll it out. I'm supposed to have a pen with me, but I don't need it. Okay. You just roll it up. If you're not that good at it, just get a pencil and roll it around a pencil. Okay? And you just roll it up. We're saving money this year and the next 7 years for me, because I'm retiring on time. I'm retiring the way I want to retire. And it's cute, right? And you just pop it in here. I think you should save minimum $100 a month. Minimum. Okay? So we're saving money this year. Yes, we are. I've committed myself. All right. So what happens when you look up the word affirmations and you get images? You get all kind of cool images. Here, I just want you to see the images. I'll make them big. Here we go. And at the top, you have positive, healing, self-love, spiritual, confidence, chakra, life, money. Oops, of course, it wants to cover up money. Okay. Abundance, success, I am, daily, self-esteem, principle, anxiety. Okay. Motivation, happiness, mourning, weight loss, powerful, self-confidence, gratitude, everything. Okay. And this is free. All right. Being positive is like eating. You have to do it in order to live a certain level of existence. Existence is existing, but what level are you existing? Okay. Here it says, I am confident. I respect myself. I am not what others think of me. Pardon me. I define myself. I was created for greatness. I inspire others. I am a leader. People look up to me. I am growing as a person every day. I am proud of myself. I will not settle for less than what I deserve. I am good to myself. Positive thinking. Even if you have to cry it out and say it out loud, do it. You'll feel better. And then read a piece of poetry. and then go to bed because you'll feel so much better. Okay? Go for it. Do it. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. Let me save that. I think I'm going to put that on my community board. Whoops. Let me see if it'll let me. Sometimes they don't like it when you try to save things. Here, let me just take a picture of it. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so we're going to stop sharing. And I'm trying to talk fast so I can finish this. Because I have a date in 6 minutes. We're going to party January out. Okay, birthday party for the birthday people in January. Okay. So we did that. And let's end on the meaning and a great website, which is going to sort of bridge into what I want to talk about next as far as health and wellness. And it's more of me revealing myself to you. I do it all the time. It's not a big deal to me. So here we go. Because people crack me up sometimes. They go, what did you do today? It's like, do you really want to know? Or do you just want a fake little answer? I do a lot of things every day, and I'm that much more healthier and happier. And it's not really a big deal. It's not a big production at all. All right. So this is what you get when you put in affirmations, and it's the ah. Now we were just finished with the images. Now we're looking at ah. So Huffington Post.com has 35 affirmations that change your life. What are affirmations? Positive statements that can help you challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. When you repeat them and believe in them, you can start to make positive changes. I can't just do biblical. No, I've never been a Bible thumper. It's fine. It's dandy. It's nice. I do affirmations. I read poems. I meditate. I do yoga. Thank you very much. I'm in the moment. I'm not talking about something that happened 2,000 years ago. That does not work for Gigi Darling. I'm existing now. My heart is beating right now. Boom, 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 boom. I want now. So when you do it now and you repeat it and you believe in them, you become healthy. And you become the positive energy in that flow. Your chakra changes. Evidence suggests that affirmations can help you perform better in every aspect of your life. And I'm just going to end it there because you're going to do the rest. That's just fact and truth. Now, I mentioned a bit about chakra, and we're going to end on this. And I'm so happy. I'm about to go party. I did it. Never be mad if I'm changing things because I'm doing things for a reason. All right. Here is a great website. It's called readpoetry.com. Let me make sure you can see the whole thing. Yes. At the top, it has blogging, discover poets, events, who we are. And here it talks about rooted self-care, rooted in poetry. 4 poems for your root chakra. Okay, and you can do your own research, your own Googles. I just wanted to share this. This was written in May 2020, right during the outbreak of the pandemic. At their most functional level, the 7 chakras represent where energy flows in the body, controlling elements from love and inner peace to communication and self-expression. The chakras hold high importance. Spiritual teaching tells us that when these chakras are open, we're able to tap into our most important qualities, emotions, methods of connection. Oppositely, blocked chakras can harbor negative emotions and unfulfilled relationship with self. We don't do that. Now, today, you can read this and start with your first chakra, the root chakra. And that makes up your foundation. Just think belly button. Okay. Located at the pelvic floor and base of the spine, a healthy root chakra grows us, establishes a sense of stability and trust. These 4 poems remind us to stay rooted and to grow from a strong foundation. If you just want to read that every day, you'll be on the right track. And then you'll venture out on your own. Okay? So some of these are very nice to read. I won't read all of them. Remember the wind. Remember her voice. She knows the origins of this universe. Remember you are all people and all people are you. Remember you are the universe and this universe is you. I'm going to end right there. Enjoy your new hobby. I'm so excited for you because this is what I do every day. Even if you just read that article every day and say every week, I'm going to venture out and find a new poem and a new affirmation, you're going to be on track. Thank you so much. Namaste. I appreciate you. I'll see you live soon. Okay? Bye. See you later.